Partners, thank you very much. The officials for tonight, Dick Bavetta, Leroy Richardson, and Monty McCutcheon. Magic right now poised to make the playoffs, the 7th seed in the East. And we are running tonight from the First Union Center, where the 76ers are going for 50. First time since 89-90, when they had 53 wins and won the Atlantic Division. That is Iverson stroking 2 on his first touch. Mutombo, who secured 17 rebounds the other night.
More importantly, though, I think for the 76ers that night, he had 11 offensive boards.
That's an amazing total.
Yeah, it really is.
The always amazing Allen Iverson swishes 2 more. He's 2 for 2 for 4. And at the other end, it's Miller slamming for 2. This is McGrady, their leading scorer. Lynch fouling him in the act, sending McGrady to the line for 2. McGrady loses Lynch, and he threads 2 for the record. He's 7th in the NBA in scoring, 27 per night. Iverson, that's for a 3. All cotton for Allen Iverson. We mentioned sitting on the trainer's table, getting his temperature taken about a half hour before game time. His 3 for 3 for 7. What a bounce pass, Iverson for Lynch. Thought he was fouled. Whistles are silent. Armstrong, the floorboard for Orlando, but a brilliant look by Iverson nonetheless. Iverson versus Armstrong. His first miss. McGrady, a nice look inside for DeClerc, who averages only 4. And, of course, McGrady knows how to give it up. This is McGrady for 2.
George's going to have to fight over those screens a little bit better. He went on the high side. McGrady read it nicely and went baseline.
Geiger in there denying Miller. Iverson runs into Armstrong. No whistle. This is Lynch. Sixers an 11-0 run. McGrady will try to take care of that. His third field goal for 8.
I guess if you're Doc Rivers, you're sitting there saying, you know what, as George Lynch gets one of those workhorse type moves to go in, and you take a look at the score and say, you know what, we're only down 8.
Magic here can work the 2 for 1. McGrady spots the opportunity and spots up and buries the jumper. He's got 10 on 4 for 7 for the floor. Snow's got a running Geiger who should have been 2. Here's McGrady.
Tell you what, he's had a nice little game so far. He's 5 for 8. He's got a dozen as well, so he's now tied Allen Iverson.
AI trying to bust up Armstrong, runs it up and in. Lynch off to McGrady, miss. Iverson's at it again. Got it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know how Allen continues to get behind the Orlando Magic defense, because somebody's not picking him up, and that's Darrell Armstrong, who's supposed to be defending Allen Iverson. He's not doing a very good job of getting back. 12 offensive rebounds for the 76ers, just 2 for Orlando. 76ers just crashing the offensive boards.
Allen Iverson having his way again. His 6th field goal in 12 attempts. 19 of the Sixers' 40. As Iverson hits the 3, his 2nd of the first half. The Sixers perfect from beyond. And Iverson's been brilliant again. He's got 22. Iverson breaks the ankles of Armstrong and gets 2 more. 24 in the first half for AI. McGrady slams it back with the left hand.
Young man's got game.
Just a bit. The younger version of Scottie Pippen. He's got 16. Iverson defending McGrady, who remains outside.
That should have been a back down on McGrady's part instead of a jump shot.
Running Hill denied down low. Here's McGrady face to face with Geiger, and he got it.
Doc Rivers a little upset with the officiating, thinking his guys aren't getting to the line enough.
McGrady now at 21. We have about 8 seconds separating the clocks, so the Magic should get a final look. Sixers do not have a foul to give. Armstrong weaving in, whistle sound, count it, and a foul.
Wow. Well, he just split the defenders.
Jones. Tracy McGrady, rebound number 6. He averages 8. To the rolling Bo Outlaw, who slams for 2, only a second field goal for 4. The delivery made by T-Mac. McGrady off the pick, finds himself open. He's got 23.
Tracy McGrady having a nice third quarter. Actually, he's having a tremendous entire game. Just a little pick and roll coming on and knocking down the 18-footer. And probably if there's one area that he's improved immensely over the last couple of years, Mark, is the fact that he's got that nice little mid-range game now, that little 18, 19-foot jump shot.
He's got game, period.
Yes, he does.
Tracy McGrady after his own miss, and he's got 25, and get a good one going on now. It's a 2-point game. McGrady holds about half a foot on Ollie, but he gives it up. Miller for a 3, and there it is. The first lead for Orlando since the 5:29 mark of the first. Mike Miller, the rookie, buries the 3, and the Sixers are down 2. McGrady again, and I think the timeout's got to come pretty soon. McGrady again, and weaving in, whistle sound, count it, and a foul. Wow. And one at the line for McGrady, aiming at his 30th point. 30 points, 8 boards, 4 assists, just another night for Tracy McGrady. This is Doliak.
That's the one thing you don't want to see is him starting to knock down some shots.
McGrady turns on Buford, scores again.
But they're just spreading the floor, basically running a 4 wrapped around 1. And McGrady's just ISO down on that left side.
Monty Williams, who's come on, loses it. Here are the Sixers. Iverson, that's for 3. Yes!
Well, there's a good sign. Allen Iverson dropping the 3. Somebody's got to put some points on the board.
Iverson having his way in the first half, but a good strong double team by the Magic in the second half, hurting Allen, and McGrady doing a lot of damage. His 14th field goal, he's got 34. McGrady has Lynch. Iverson thinks about the double. McGrady turns away from it and simply has his way. He's got 36 points. Iverson nearly knocked away. Jones for 3. Yes! Tremaine Jones keeping the Sixers to within hailing distance. It gives the Sixers 2 double-figure scores off the bench tonight. Jones with 12, Geiger with 11. Iverson has McGrady on a switch. Garrity for 3, and he drops it. And McGrady, who is en route to 40, now he's got 39, will go to the line looking for one more. McGrady now with 40. Lynch has fouled out of the game. McGrady's season and career high is 44. Iverson counted for one of the few times here in the second half, and a foul. McGrady has Jones, and the Sixers come up with a turnover. Iverson searching, trying to destroy. He got it. Jim from Philadelphia, seeing the wonderful performance tonight by Tracy McGrady, asking what is the opponent record for most points in a game at First Union Center. McGrady dropping 40 tonight on the Sixers. Outside and inside, and of course taking advantage of some mismatches. No Aaron McKee to guard him, for example, and now George Lynch is fouled out of the game. And McGrady has had his way a number of ways, dropping 40, but the opponent high this year was when Ray Allen was unconscious the first time the Bucks came in here. And Milwaukee's Ray Allen dropped 42, so McGrady 2 away from tying that, and 4 away from tying his own personal career high. Here now the Magic out of the timeout. McGrady denied by Mutombo, who in turn denies Reed, and a foul. He makes it a 7-point game with 2:07 to go. Miller has Iverson on a switch. Snow taking Armstrong, and he got it. Eric Snow only his second field goal, but terrific foul shooting tonight, so he's got a dozen. And the Sixers down 5 with $1:50 to go in the fourth. Garrity bursting in. Hill took it on the nose. Snow takes the ball, gives it up to Jones, and he's fouled en route to the hoop. And Jermaine Jones will go to the line for the first time tonight.
There you go. This is the last time these two teams faced each other here. Ended up being a double overtime game as Mutombo with the offensive rebound and foul.
Mutombo can make it a 2-point game. He does so with 90 seconds to play. And they rise here at the First Union Center. They search for McGrady. That's for 2, and he got it. Tracy McGrady with 42, tying Ray Allen's mark for most points by an opponent in this building. Eric Snow rolling in. Boy, did he take a beating. But pops right back up, and he'll head to the line for 2. 10 for 10 is Snow, and it's a 2-point game. And again, they rise at the First Union Center. Iverson, offensive foul is called. It is on Daryl Armstrong, and he is fouled out of the game. No Armstrong, he's fouled out. So Corey Alexander on Iverson. Here's Allen for the tie. Yes!
Iverson on that slant play, no question. He's fouled by Alexander. Makes the bucket.
Got it. And that puts the Sixers in front. The Magic with 1 full and 120, and they'll burn it here as Allen Iverson's having none of it in his house. A 16-4 Sixer run to try to close it out. It's McGrady with a Sixer lead at 1. Working over Jones all the way. He got it with 2.7 to go. Tracy McGrady has not only put the Magic in front, but he's tied his career high of 44.
A lot of time left, though. Very difficult stop for Jermaine. .7 left. Once again, somehow you got to go double him, force him to give it up. But Eric Snow was over on that side. It was tough to leave his guy.
Y Iverson, resbalón, va a lanzar. Se acabó. Pues mala suerte para Filadelfia en el final del partido. McGrady, 44 puntos. Iverson, solo 37. Sí. Victoria para Orlando, Ramón.